Tech issues galore as ever. Yes, finally transitioned. Blimey. And, no, I have not transitioned. I'm not that way inclined, but, yes. Tech issues. Stopping me streaming early on. Hi, Nectar! Hello, you fluff. But yes, I don't think we're quite end game. I think we'll have 1 or 2 more streams after this, but I'm having a little midweek celebration. So why not? Of life itself. We had a hunt, didn't we? Didn't we, Nectar? Do we have a hunt we can kick off with? Oh, that's the jiggle of a yes, if ever I saw one. Ah, yes, the pack of hounds, south of Tabor, Dalmekia. Let's see if we can see where that is. Oh, doesn't matter, it seems. South of Tabor. Do we have a table? Is it one of the big names that we're about to go into? One of these. Ooh. Ooh. Bandit's bed. The Watcher. Maybe we've not unlocked it yet because we need to do this bit, but we have some green exclamation marks before we head to the free city of Kanver and help out Mid.
Did you see that?
That I'm streaming? Yes, I am. Over on Twitch. Thank you. Okay, so... Oh, I thought it was going to take us to Hippocrates, but it's some other riffraff ruffian. You, important NPC.
Would there be...
Shirley.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
No.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what.
My husband. He went out for cigarettes 20 years ago.
The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed
can't
them
very
to
well
teach
speak
the
to her
little
about it,
ones
can I?
about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
The little
My
ones?
first thought was that they'd
Oh, no,
taken them
the
off
scales,
somewhere to
you did
play.
say.
When I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared.
I believe them.
Almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Ah, I shouldn't have believed them. Allow me to help?
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
Ah,
I
oh,
think you're
good use
just
of your
right.
power
Thank
there.
you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to
Our
discipline
eyes
them
never tell the
accordingly.
truth. Oh,
They were in the
those
atrium
pupils.
when I
Okay.
last saw them.
The
As
atrium?
always.
I will prioritize your quest giver. Everything holding together. This has just been the game of streaming issues. It's madness. Utter madness. Wait. I was like, there's no way they can be there. Now, that's what the atrium is, I see. But we can get to it this way, can't we? Maybe your food's just shite. How are we all doing today? Good! Glad to hear it.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
Oh, for God's
What do you
sake.
reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us
Well,
all striped. I'm telling you,
I've solved this mystery. You there, childs. That's the plural of child.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see.
What is the fucking
It's not a set
scale?
of scales, is it?
Beat them. Where's
Of course
the
it isn't.
beat them for their insolence
Not
button?
anymore, it's not.
I'm very progressive.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We
Branded bastard.
dismembered them.
Turns out
That's like
Sid's
Miss
gone
Middledore showed us.
full mad racist on his
Middledore.
travels.
And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said. The best
They're
way
old
to see
enough to know
alphabet
the word
words
engineer.
is to take it apart and
And
put
not
it back
say it's
together
stupid.
again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About
Literally just
that.
looks like they've just taken
The
the
taking
chain off.
apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Well, obviously, you're
Speak for
stupid.
yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Not wrong.
Then...
If this is a scale building minigame, I am going
You
to
three
be
need to
delighted.
learn to take
Not enough of
responsibility
that
for
in
your
the
actions.
modern gaming
So
media.
let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
You're gonna take my eyes! I will inspect the scales.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one
Miss
of them is
Midadol.
missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what
Where's
of
he
the
getting all
others?
this from? You're just a pretty little lordling. What are you up to? To inspect the arm.
This is called the arm. Why
How do you know
suppose
that?
that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right.
I have no idea then.
It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
It's meant to be a
You've ridden
flightless
chocobo
bird,
before,
of
haven't you,
course.
Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
We're getting distracted.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things.
Smack naughty
So
children.
wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
There's tracks now. The pans.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
Yes, he's a Greek
Molly
demigod.
uses them in the kitchens.
Or
For
a cooking
bangers.
implement. One of
But
one of
these
the two.
aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
These children
Probably
are our
not.
future.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted.
Did you not look at their
Which means
face? You
something
know
must hold
that?
the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear.
A cog. I haven't. A
Have you ever seen
cogwheel.
one before?
It's a cog.
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them.
Dungeon.
Most are on the floor.
I didn't know you
Puts
knew
them in
anything
all
about that,
her
children.
inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
Up
That's right.
and in and
They're very
out
useful
and
when you
in.
want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
Hey, Dora the
then
Blooming
somebody
Explorer,
ate
yeah.
it.
Friggin'
My
Mickey
fault.
Mouse
You
Clubhouse.
should have tried weighing it before lunch.
Hot dog,
You
hot
know what
dog,
part's
hot
supposed to
diggity
move
dog.
and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea.
Stick the cogwheel up him.
It's not so difficult.
And we've solved the
So-
mystery.
Now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
No
I
idea.
think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
Well, they've only just started speaking.
Arms
What do you
gone, buddy.
attach? And Sid's just
Just like
gone for
real
it, hasn't he?
arms.
Sid, Clive,
Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
Lid.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes!
Amazing.
We did it!
Wait,
Well, with Sid's help.
how about the
Oh, I
cogwheel?
just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hares.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
Only
A
to
little more
die
help
by
from
the
Miss Midadol,
sword.
Miss Shirley. I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss
We
Shirley.
didn't put the cogwheel on it. There, the faces.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Maybe he's thick as shit as well. Yep, that's the walk of a confident idiot man. Very good at that. Spit with Shirley in the shelves. If that's a euphemism, I am on board. Look at him getting his laps in. Slow as shit though, but you might be marathon training, mightn't you, buddy? That's alright. Who am I to judge? Can barely run a mile, me. I'm staying hydrated, just in case.
There's a storm.
Oh, Miss Shirley! Yes.
Well, did you solve the mystery?
They're
It
idiots.
was as you thought.
Goodbye.
The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Did they figure out how
no,
it worked?
Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea.
Off my head.
Although I was the one
They
who ended up
repair the
teaching the lesson.
scales.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Good.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs.
What a shame she's dying.
She'd have them following her footsteps.
The city of Kanver, whilst we run
fathers.
about and
I see.
put bloody scales together.
Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Kanver. Is that not true?
They've been interrupted by the side of that ass.
The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should
All
come
been
as no
there.
surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
I agree, and that's why I declared war on the entire world. And
She's
the Mother
working to give them
Crystals.
a better life.
And Ultima, a literal
So
god.
should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
That's complete. Well, don't I just feel warm and fuzzy? That's probably the beer. Who's next? Let me sell stuff. I've just remembered I earned loads of little trinkets, didn't I? That are just sellables.
Still alive, are ya?
For now, carry me,
then.
dear. Sell Excalibur? No. Used in crafting. Crafting.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Lovely.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Lovely.
You got out else?
Lovely.
I'll be thankful you got
Lovely.
that much.
Lovely.
You got out else? Come again. Oh, don't.
Thanks,
Not much
Karen.
bothered
Love.
either way.
Hello, Molly, you kitchen head.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
How about I
you
just
sure it's
let
me you're
the
looking for?
Akashic
I'm
slay
not much
you?
of a cook.
I'm all
Who
the cook
are
will
you
be
talking
needing.
to?
Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember
My
Ivan's
pork
stew,
sword is it?
right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
Can you not use that
So I
expression?
thought I'd try
Torgal
making one of
finds it
these
very
supposed
offensive.
masterpieces
He has an
myself.
appetite because he
I had a peek at
channels
the book and gave it a go, but well,
demigod or
Wasn't as
something.
straightforward as you'd hoped. Yvonne had the same
Don't.
problem.
Wolf
but
shame.
this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone.
Blimmin'.
So if you don't want to be seen as playing
Blimmin'.
favourites,
Check your
I
vowels,
suggest you
Square
lend me a
Enix. Check
hand.
your vowels. Square Enix. I did
I've
help
never been
Ivan.
one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
There's buns in the background.
Fried
I think I was
mortress
hiding
of
them.
Skyworm. That's one heck
The
of a name,
ones
innit?
that
The recipe seemed easy enough to an old
the
hand like
stupid
myself.
apprentice made,
Thought
aren't
I'd
they?
followed it to a T. Only, turns out Skyworm livers and Drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
They're not the livers of the
Said the
Skyworm?
recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
I'm going to say that. Yeah,
That's
see,
a
just above
question
my
for a
head.
scholar, wouldn't
They've
you
got like
say?
the
Perhaps you know
Kales.
of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Yeah, because you couldn't possibly go and ask.
I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something.
Perhaps
And
you
if
won't.
he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
I will prioritize your quest giver. No one gets outdone in my kitchen. Hippocrates! You're useful for a moment. Well, useful's a bit of a
Norseman
stretch.
Harpocrates.
I'm speaking to you. Let's see
Trying to pick
that.
your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
It's causing mischief.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact.
It's a
The young
cookbook.
man did a wonderful
How's that
job
your
with the
favourite
Chancellor's
book?
stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm
One of
here.
my favourites.
I don't suppose you know where I might find
Didn't see all the
Skyworm
twists and
livers
turns coming.
Drake's mint.
11 cups.
So the fabled Sandbricois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now,
Right then, mate.
Skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground
I knew
livers
that.
being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon
Liver
livers.
patty.
How very Sandbricois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut
Like a fine
would
foie
have a
gras
touch more
in
reverence for their
Sandbricois.
Dragon brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific
Foie gras?
dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very colour of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the Drake's mint?
Drake's
Saint
mint.
bonnet in
Well, that's
Canterbury
obviously a
Park,
nice
a herb
big
which grows
mint.
along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them.
But I'm locked
May
into a
add,
primary
people
quest,
once
Hippocrates.
believed
What
game
do
was
I do
best
about
served
that?
with the flora that
What do you mean
sustained
do the
human
primary
life,
quests?
in which
What do you think
regard
this is?
fried mortress of Skyworm
A
is undoubtedly
Dedicated
a typical
playthrough of
dish
Final
the
Fantasy
time.
16. I need distractions,
If I find one,
Hippocrates.
I find the other. To Northreach then.
Best of luck, Clive.
We're locked into the primary quest, Clive. We
do
can't go
save
to
me a bite
Northreach.
once the dish
Got to
is
pay a little visit towards Kanver, apparently. Well, we may as well speak to the other. Yes, you. Is it good? Good. The man so big he wouldn't fit in a table-sized scales.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
We've heard that one. Hello, sunshine.
What am I gonna do?
Oh,
Is everything all right,
no.
Goose?
Oh, I've got a missive I
seem
need to pick
more-
up as well, haven't I?
Discomposed than usual.
I don't know what that
Discomposed.
means, but I'm in a
Yeah,
bit of
it's
a
alright.
muddle. Oh, I think Nan
So
might
am I
be
now.
in trouble, and she's.
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by, one of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's
He was
been
taking it
selling
up
to
the what?
bandits and cutthroats and that.
She takes it up the Dallamil
She's
way.
fond of a chance to make a coin or two,
I never
but,
knew.
but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially
Baddies.
not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out.
Yes, because
Wanted to
I
ask her about
would
it
never do
myself,
that.
but I'm scared she'll give us a
All
tongue
of these
lashing.
soldiers are dedicated evil human beings and not
Never
just trying to
give
put
your
food
tongue a lashing, though,
in their
would she?
families' bellies. That's it. I'm not afraid of a lashing.
I'll speak to
In
her.
fact, I crave it.
Thanks, Clive.
You've heard about Mid's dungeon,
You'll let me
right?
know what she says, won't you?
Never mind.
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
I will prioritize your quest giver. Hello. Hello.
Lady Karen. How's business?
What the fuck do you want?
Nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Well, I have it in and out
Can't
of Clive's
complain.
none of your fucking business unless you're
Wait,
offering
what
something. isn't it?
exactly are you getting at?
There we go.
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just-
Potato?
Asking. Out of interest.
Interest's a stretch, Clive.
Right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating
Right.
about you selling weapons to brigands.
Ah, yeah.
Sexy brigands?
And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I couldn't possibly divulge Goots' name.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
Bloody Lubor, I bet.
And what?
Never trusted
You
him.
believe it?
Yes.
You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
Yes.
Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be
What
there
was his
were a
name?
time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more.
Got one eye.
And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was
Not
wrong of me
enough.
to doubt you.
I thought we were going to say who could be spreading these rumours. What the
I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
It wasn't my finger, but of course.
Good day.
You absolute tosspot, Clive. That's not what I thought we were doing. I thought we were like, right, we need to put a stop to these horrible rumours. Punch Goots in his big square jaw. Hey! Attack button doesn't work, but I'll get you.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
She
That the
called me a
rumors were
tosser.
unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth.
I
There were
didn't.
some other things that made her feelings clear.
You're a
While it
fucking
sounds
tosser.
like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was?
Now, there's the
What did she
question.
ever do
Goots.
to them? It's
A
not
question
right.
Clive apparently couldn't bloody well think of.
It's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
that's
find
the
out.
end of that.
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
We're locked into a primary quest, Clive. Stop. Let's go and see this missive we can apparently deal with.
Did you see the pair that got hauled?
Let's not get dismissive now. A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. Do you have the little blue pill? Crystals don't do it anymore. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, as they call it, I am sorely ill-equipped. That's like speaking to Shirley in the shelves, is it? It's one of those bandits in back alleys. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford, St. Charles to Lord Byron Rossfield. Oh yes, of course.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
It's also how he signed off the letter, Clive. What an unfortunate time to learn. I will prioritize your question that he cannot read. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get out of this locked route, shall we? Holding us back from the important stuff like speaking to no good rumour millers and whatever the other thing I agreed was. Finding the liver of a dragon or something. I just killed Svrog. Do you have any idea? Gorgeous that liver would have been. Bloody hell, man. Joshua. So, I love the way it always starts as if, and here we are together at last. You've been marching for weeks. Literally, it's an entire, it's a continent. Storm is a continent, a very red shaded continent currently, which goes well with my cheeks when I have a beer.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, Clive, you little
is a fine
tosser. Sorry about him. Oh, there's a green exclamation point. But if I prioritise it, I'll unprioritise one of the others.
Scout.
What a predicament we find ourselves in.
She will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Apparently it's in this cleft. Ah! I wish I could control that. Just does it after a certain amount of time. I'd rather just be able to go, hurrah!
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Yes, I know. I fought Atlas, you bitch. Hi, 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 hi! Straight into it, yes! Get away. And you! Done. Bloody marvellous. I'm sure we'll have no problem with you as well, but you'll just have to wait, won't you? For the death you have longed for. How do I get that shiny? Thank you, Tom. You don't need to wait that long at all. I'm right here! Chop. Ooh. Right in his... Right. Look at his arms. No idea what that was about, but we did it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a bomb! Yes! Chop it a bomb! Chop, chop, choppity chop. You're just a trumped up electrode, aren't you? I suppose, yeah. Electrode doesn't float down either, does Voltor. More of a magnetite or a magnetron.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal,
sexy,
and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better
manners. You've literally not seen me in 18 years. Don't act like you know me, Joshua. Hold down on my eyeball. Be gone! Foul old beast. Shiny. Oh! There's an exclamation point. It is for a sub quest. Not a quest for subs. I've given up that ghost long ago. Wounded Republican soldier, you wound me, sir. You'll be fine in a minute. Could you be dead?
You're injured.
No, I'm not. I'm Raheem.
Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor.
That's where I'm going.
The people were gone.
What a coincidence. Goodbye. Oh, wait, you wanted.
It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance.
Don't stand a chance.
We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
Yes, he's a bit winded. He's a winded Republican soldier, is this? Yes, I see.
Off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
I can see why you mistake me for him, but I have his icon's power, not his physique, unfortunately. I did kill him, though. Oh, you're dead too. I will prioritize your quest from the afterlife quest giver.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Because we got bad blood. Hey!
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
They're not just
We'll
not
just
cool.
have to be careful.
We can't go under it. We'll have to go through it. Going on an Akashic hunt. We're not scared. Boom! Akashic steed. You bloody Did you hear that? She think I'm a steed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did that hurt a bit? Blimey. You think I'm a steed? Shrek 2, we did not deserve it. Can I do first Shrek 1? Stuff will come at me. Well, I thought.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
But we're about to kill it anyway. Hello? Toggle. Fetch. It's dying, Republican. Well, the other one was only wounded. Fuck, he's doomed, this one.
The fighting. Are the others?
All dead.
Taken care of.
Long dead.
One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor.
If only he had brothers in legs.
Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
Once I was finished with him. He
was right.
The first one was the wounded soldier and he died.
Things
like that.
Slew are no longer my brothers.
This one's dying, can't move his leg and he's just stood up.
You've earned it.
He's most... It's like that bit of Men in Black 1. You know, where Will Smith shoots the child cut out rather than all the alien ones, because he goes, why is she just... She's the strangest one. Do you know what I mean?
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You
Remember
must
you
have me confused
killed
with someone else.
Lord Kupka.
Wait. That scar.
No, don't fucking start.
Son of a whore. You're Sid.
Son of
I
a
was
whore.
there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My
And I
war
shall
with
kill you
Hugo
too.
Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
You can barely
Your wounds have
stand.
healed and your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What
I
would
knew
you
you'd
know
say
of
that.
oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Oh, just run at me. I should have chosen murder him.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing.
Here's my cock. See? It's average at best. Accept it and move on.
Then go. Leave! Just know that
I
I will
was.
find you, Sid. Someday.
I'm quaking in my little black boots. Can we talk to him again?
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid.
I'm not even gonna let him finish. That's funny. You're welcome. I mean, there's like ether flood. He's not going to just go with Kashyyyk and then die. This is very misleading. It keeps it's only here. It's only here. And then it keeps moving the darn thing. Where is only here? Torgal, do you know? Ah! Hey! Is this Tabor?
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Show off. Hi, Watchman.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we got an obelisk. Everyone, gather around. Let us sing the obelisk song. Go, no time. Cutscene. Oh. There I am. Bloody light wasn't on. Get up! Introductions, love.
My Lord
Okay, that'll
Marquis,
do.
it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
What?
Would you care to elaborate?
Yeah, I have.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
It's Rosfield. The highest of the noble houses of Rosaria, the dominant of the Phoenix, is always born into the Rosfield line, and so it is always of Rosfield who sits upon the ducal throne. A member of the Undying, a secret society sworn to protect and serve the Rosfields of Rosaria and the dominant of the Phoenix, who was always born in their line. After her order rescued Joshua Rosfield from the ruins of Phoenix Gate and nursed him back to health, Yote was tasked by her order to accompany and protect him on his journey to uncover the truth of Ultima.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
Where have they been all this time?
Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote.
Actually, you can't commend me that. I only care about that one. The fact that you're around here. Not asked.
I argue a debt I can never repay.
You did kill him.
I but did my duty.
Or tried, anyway.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace.
You have discovered him. I brought him here.
The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Vessel.
The Black Galleon.
Yes.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Murder, murder, murder.
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Kanver. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
I thought we knew this.
What is left of them?
I thought we were told about the Einherjar.
And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Bloody Barnabas! Again! Out of bed at this time. Meanwhile...
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The Agora.
The city guard
Apologies.
being paid, if that's what you're
I've
implying.
never seen it written down.
All the more reason for them to run. Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame,
It
blackened
must be Yodel.
house choking every port in the capital. Kanver is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
What a
Distinguished
poor
members of the
death
council.
scream.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
This one's just turning around to slightly. He'd stand up and go, "The
But I
fuck?"
fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
I think you've misjudged that a tiny bit. The face of a savior.
Divine intervention, our very salvation.
Stop trying to fuck
if it
him
is
and pay attention.
compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Which is exactly why he murdered the guards blocking the doors.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Kanver with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed.
Such a shame, it's such a funny sounding place.
Do not deny it.
Waloed.
Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
Fuck did they come from?
Enough.
Oh, didn't you know? Kill all of them.
Pathetic creatures.
Yes.
that you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is
That was
still
cool, the
here,
way the blood was getting
somewhere in the
absorbed
city.
up the cloth.
Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
Mythos?
See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So about mid? Is mid debate?
Come, Mythos.
Mid debate.
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
You play that organ. Not like that.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
Oh,
how long indeed?
Decades.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
Mayhap.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
You.
The tapestry. Show them.
So even Tolga's like, what tapestry is this? So dramatic.
By the flames.
Yes, the flames, you're right there.
Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
The tapestry.
It is old, ancient, even.
It got that
remains
far.
of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose.
Wasn't that just the final form he can take when he steals your powers?
The one beneath whom the icons congregate. That I believe
Is that
to
what's
be
happening?
Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The
Ken?
icons, and by extension
What's
their
Barbie got to do with this?
are meant to be his subjects. And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive. Which is
Me?
rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all.
But
And
I'm
gods
shit.
don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother
What lake?
to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
What was that?
If that is your wish, Your Grace.
I know what it was.
Please be safe. If aught were to befall
All been
you,
there, all played that.
You have my word.
Neche. Gwed lad, neche lad. Is that not how your neck? Oh dear God.
farewell, my lord, my lady.
Hi!
Dead, Yote.
I don't really know what she's doing, but thank you. Jin, love. All is well. Such an expertly placed fringe, Joshua. You've done so well. See right through it. Unbelievable.
Let's find our friends.
You don't have any friends, Joshua. You've been living as a hermit for 18 years. And so it was the ancient tapestry which told us so much, and yet so little was left unattended. Who's this
Glad she
beggar, by
cares for
the
you
way?
very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
We've all been there, mate. We've all been there. Can't be sad down, can you, Joshua? Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. We are free to be whatever we choose, and I'll choose the blues that I want. I know it. Well, let's start here then in the Dalimil Inn. Dalimil Inn. You know what I mean. Right, one of you tossers has been speaking about the Lady Karen.
Bandits may be known.
And I'm gonna twat yous till you stop.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goons.
It's how I solve all of my problems. So I think it works in the game as well. Wait, what?
Fuck! How the hell did they find it? No one knew where I was keeping that kill.
It looks like they smashed every pot.
Finest cell sword.
Could be
That'd pretty much do it. Hello, kids.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
How did you ask the question? Have you heard rumours about Nan?
Tell him what you told me.
Yes.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her
You need
price.
to get that sleeve under control,
Either
mate.
knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands.
What if they're
the
a
more war
knife?
they wage.
Oh, is that
And
what
the
she's
more
selling?
war
She's selling a
being
knife to the knight and
swords
knaves.
and spears. And
Got
who
it.
will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good
Karen the
Reaper
Steel.
herself.
Karen.
And you've seen this Reaper at work.
Karen.
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her
I
right
believe
here
him.
plying her trade most days.
He seems most trustworthy.
You're in Dalimil.
He's not even a middle.
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold,
I'll fuck anything,
traveler?
mate.
I hope
It's-
so.
Is that
For
not
your
what we're talking
sake.
about?
Now, if that's
Good.
all,
Will you
I have
tell me the
places to
plan
be.
before we go anyway?
Sorry
Good.
to have kept
Darn
you.
it.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Or
Yes.
unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running
You
the stall he
absolute
spoke of?
moron, Goose. Come on, keep up, lad.
I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit
Go
this
have a look.
storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Right, we're way beyond be careful, so. I give him a hard time, but it's only because I care.
Sell swords in storm couldn't hold a candle to our new town guard.
Subtle. I like it. Do love that delivery.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Now's not the time. Oh, she's a courtesan. It's always the time. On your back, let them finish. Bit of a wet cloth. Go again.
You fought very bravely.
Safety of the town is in our hands.
You there, storehouse. I remember this.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
I met Gav outside of here for an important nonsense side quest about gathering sand. Good
Just
times,
you,
eh?
is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys,
Good choices.
he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Oh, boys! You really think I give a fuck? Every single time. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We've got him now. You've got fuck all, mate. So when you see them do this, you just go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to live? That wasn't an option today. Try again next week. How much muscle has this man hired? Oh, you is it? Choppy, choppy, chop, 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 choppy, choppy, chop, chop, chop. I've literally got 2 icons as backup and they're shit. This limit break does not have last of us. Hello, you! Oh, are you all cured, are you? Oh dear. Oh, that's such a strong kick. How would you kick a fully grown man into it? Even though I said it, I forgot that Joshua's the Phoenix, or his world we're doing a load of mad Phoenix shit over there. Bye. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts.
Did you find him sexy?
Even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up.
Oh.
Go on then.
Okay.
If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone.
No effort.
Before I change my mind.
In the eye.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goods. Right now.
Something tells me something's gonna happen to Goods. Who's that?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty pated lout!
Just as Charlton Heston
me
said.
Names, and stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan.
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan. He said she had to pay in blood.
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That
I believe you.
loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goods, was it? I have no quarrel with you.
Leave Karen alone.
Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
I think you'll find it is us who'll walk away with a full purse.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her.
Oh, good. He's not gonna. Oh, I promise.
Or I'll kill you myself.
No, you won't.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Where the fuck do you come from?
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together?
I literally have done
got me thinking,
other
who in
things
Dalamir
before I
might
came
bear
here.
me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind.
He's about
Oh, it was
3
just
times younger than you.
Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
People, don't forget.
Bitch! Everything that happened. It was all your fault.
Really?
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
You funny bastard, you lad. Karen just taking it out herself. Of course she has. Ives not even looking.
Goose, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
He pissed himself.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met?
I love you.
An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words.
That's who took your eye.
Now it's time to collect.
Yeah, blood curdling was about right. Started with some vigour. Ended
Sorry
with
to
some
keep you
gusto.
waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was.
It wasn't either of these eyes I took off.
One eye shot of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same rooms.
It's in the law, Clive.
From his strongbox. I've done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
Chop his head off.
He does. First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already.
That's how I do foreplay.
Right.
Start at the bottom, stay there.
Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already.
No swipes on Tinder. Unbelievable, isn't it? Ta-da, love!
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
I mean, you practically did by saying, "Oh, you a bastard, Karen. I think you're a bastard. You and your 5 million are bastards." I've still got to speak with her. Good lordy lord. When will it end? It's in Bocklad. We can go up here and we can go up there. Good lordy lordy. Let's get these out the way, shall we? Martha's Rest. Hello, Martha, love. It's not even you I'm speaking to. It's that great lout up there. Hello, Rutherford.
It is you. Then you received my letter.
Your missive?
I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Your what?
We met once before.
And I remember all the one-off meetings I've ever had in my lifetime.
Put it in writing.
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right.
Out with it.
Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs.
That is...
And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
I know, I did that.
The darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks,
You mean
once
it's not
unthinkable,
going
are
well?
now commonplace. The
know all
gears
this.
of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller,
I don't do much sailing. So
the realm
doesn't really impact
threatens
me.
to drift into utter chaos.
Just what I was
Your
going for.
Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
Yes, well, you're a side quest, so it can't be that important, kind of relevant.
It is.
He's an undertaker.
My having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
High houses.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already.
Oh,
They're
Lord.
both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them?
You want me to go running about and...
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
I just went to Dalmill.
Start in Dalmill and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Okay, so there's stuff there. We've got new quests in Saboa. Best one. Okay, so that's that one. Well, let's go up here to Northreach. Is this about tig gradients, is it? Then some Saints Bonnet on the Northreach coast. Oh, good woman. Defeat the blue bat wyvern on Northreach coast. Don't you act all hard like you had anything to do with it, sunshine. Windmill, but we're far from Dalmill.
To the meadows,
That one. To the wall. I see a blue wyvern, a blue wyvern, a blue wyvern. I can see a blue wyvern and I'm gonna stab its face.
Roberty said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Be that there in front of you.
Bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
God, why would you accidentally kill a bright yellow dragon and pick some bright blue flowers?
This must be our wyvern. Right.
Just the one, mind.
Let's get this over with.
Choppity chop chop chop. You're so tiny. Oh, he didn't like that. Get down here, you tosspot. Hi, choppy wood. Oh, shitty boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I accidentally smash your face in? Your pest dodged twice fall. Why, love it, dude. Hope you don't mind it pre-cooked. Great for the liver, this. This, however, not so much. Oh, shit. Oh, shit again. Oh, shit the third. Much better, Clive. Come on, pay attention now, son. Oh, yeah, bitch. Don't need to bring him down, we just bring it down. And boogie. Raptor liver. Some naturalists believe, not naturists, that it is the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on carrion that results in their livers becoming so engorged, and that the saints' bonnets with which they follow their meals serve to ameliorate this effect. Others claim that it is the blooms themselves which cause the damage, the wyverns being so taken with the flower's taste they can't resist.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
There they are. Yay! I'm going to gather the Saint's bonnet.
I think that's everything Molly needs to
Lovely, we got a
resurrect her
couple of
resume.
bits for the hideaway, and then we'll go back to Delamil. On our way there, the unfortunate thing about enjoying a beer is its proclivity to pass through the system at pace, which is the long way of saying that I'll BRB. Hiya. Ba, 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 ba. I've got joy ingredients.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
I had to go kill a bloody dragon, love. It's a small one. Oh, Saint's Bonnet. Whilst this pungent herb, once known as Drake's Mint, has no known curative properties, it does have the ability to mask foul odours and flavours. Excuse me. Which is why it is found in recipes involving particularly foul-smelling flesh, such as the lights and livers of wild beasts.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver, and a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Which apparently it eats.
Wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I
Wait,
suppose.
you managed to get the liver out of a
Now then,
worm?
You stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
The grand old chefs of yore, they could sweat in Pizza Express. Oh, that looks lovely.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Literally everything I'm doing. I'm not trying to be hierarchical, but I'm better than you.
So, not fit for
He
consumption.
loves
then.
it.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish.
I mean, he's got a good way with words, to be honest, fairly.
A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and
Maybe he's
sensation.
regurgitating this.
A graceful beast
Regurgitating.
emerging from
That was
centuries of
clever.
slumber.
From the book, it was one of Hippocrates'
I
favourites,
can't
after all.
quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
That's the northern approach.
It's
It
remarkable.
was decent then.
And I
Alright.
defy any man to say a word to the
You can
contrary.
stay.
Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah. I was just yeah. Bloody hard. We need to go speak to Karen. Hiya, Karen. Oh,
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I know,
I'm
have you seen what they're
sorry,
cooking
Nan.
next door?
I didn't mean to make things worse.
Well, you did. Piss off. I
had
hate you.
to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being.
And they didn't give you a wit either.
Would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've
Hey.
always been my right eye,
Hey.
Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
But I fucking love trouble
I
now.
will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again
Now
and
fucking
again.
go ahead,
And you can't
Goose.
stop me.
Cry, you
He's
big
becoming a
lug.
teenager.
Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
God, he must
Thanks,
break the
Nan.
bed every time he wanks,
I
mustn't he?
won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well.
There's a fair
Till
and
then,
wise point, Lady
He'll
Karen.
need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't
What a
go
shame that you're
thinking
one good
I'll do
eye is
you
the
any
last one.
favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
You're a twat, aren't you? Oh, got the continental sensor. According to Karen, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations, Karen. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Oh, blimey, Governor. Don't think I've forgotten about the hunt. I haven't, but I think we'll space ourselves. We'll do some of the busy work. We've got a lot of busy work going on. Made some friends. Made an enemy. Love it. Keeps things flowing. So, what have you got going on, good sir?
How are you
Sorry.
doing?
I'm alright.
Anything catch
I
your
thought it would be renowned. Nothing in Sambrek. Nothing in Rosaria. And then these two in the Dalmatian Republic we already bloody knew about. Well,
Think you
you're
can
just
help?
fantastically bloody useful to me. The answer is no. The Dalamil Dalamil Inn again, I was trying to say. Not the Dalamin in a gale.
It's not
May
going to be
slow
easy
the
finding
mind.
one man in an entire republic. Has someone here seen something?
Within the nearest few hundred yards.
Mummy,
gentleman of the town guard.
Look at all that limestone. Look at all those chickens. Hello. You're dozing off on terraces. Sorry, I'm entertaining myself, and Twitch is the vessel through which I do it. I thought the one had an arrow through his head already.
Here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
That she had a boyfriend that looked like a girlfriend.
You're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
And I will succeed.
Thank you.
Unless you succeed.
You that one.
Succeed first.
If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you
troll
didn't draw your blade
No.
on Republican soldiers.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Garrison, and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to.
I am the captain.
Since we slit his throat.
That's worse. Oi! Lovely. I champion good. Oh, I kick you in the groin as well. Yeah, you can't half get some combos going. You stay down. I'll deal with this, Joshua. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay, because he's dead.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
My kind of people.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
Many times. It's been about a week, hasn't it?
Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well,
you didn't figure all this out.
I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment.
5 people.
I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries,
he made no approach to me at all. This wound in his throat was disgusting. It was absolutely vile behavior.
Make the rules now.
1 star.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central
That's how it
Command?
worked.
Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
Well, there's
I would
nothing
imagine
left,
they
is there?
are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
It's almost as if you're destabilizing the entire continent, Clive.
It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
You robbing bastard. Kill him! Scoundrel.
No. To find this second associate of Rutherford's.
Another one?
If he was bound for Oriflamme.
Oh, yeah.
I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh. Off we go then. Busy, busy work for the busy, busy people. Good to get your bits done, though. You need your bits done.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital.
If you need a bit done, you know where to come.
Nothing like a little...
Exactly, my sunshine. He gets it. Another one. You there, straight-laced gent.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not.
Yes, but what about that tasty
I'm looking for
arse?
someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high
You look
houses
like
of the
shit, mate. You alright?
A long time since
1
last
week since I saw my great aunt.
Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital.
You can't be that
when
useful
I saw
then,
some
can you?
villagers being robbed.
She
on
can
the
get
road.
by without you.
Bandits.
Goodbye.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
You need some sleep, lad.
The gate.
See them.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall.
Jesus.
Founder be your shield.
Straight in there. Go and get shagged, son. You need it, lad. It's alright. Tell me it's on my tab. How's it taking them so long? It's a roughshod rustic. Ooh, bit too rustic, I think, aren't you, son? Woo! Oh, we were still in the bend. I couldn't see what he was doing because of your bloody fire. Lovely. I've had enough of you, Springheel Shark. Springheel? Look at him! I mean, no offence, lad, but why are you springing to? It's just a game of oblivion, you know? Come on! Yeah! You alright there, Jill? He's made up for himself. Come here, man. You need to calm down, lad. Lovely. So in order to try the other builds, I need to say, I'm sure you can lock in your little circle thing. Oh, so it's not always this type of shit. I mean, you deserve that, because I need Cundoo as well, because it's just perfect bringing them down. But you can't not have Phoenix shift on one of them. I think that's enough. But I hate doing all that portal. I didn't bring him down, never mind. That boring menu and figure out on the stream, because, you know, you're here for the banter and the joy and the fun and the sexiness. $257 from them. That's it.
Make for
Who's
the town
this?
while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveller.
This looks to be all of them.
Oh.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And
I'll
stand
get me
by
underway
as
when I'm
ill
ready.
might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I know you're just Clive. You've got the fucking heir to the ducal throne with your sunshine. Joshua around there.
In such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols.
You
There are
think
few
really
hands
like
left
that
to
busy?
work the fields, and even
It's about
fewer to transport the
5
grain.
meters away.
The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of
Riff
bandits,
raff, street rat. I
They were probably
don't
just desperate.
buy that.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Or a shagger, apparently. Or both.
I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first.
I mean, it's only there. I'm not worried.
Along, I
Return to Northreach. It's there.
Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I get that,
Spacey
but
will be wondering where I've
you...
got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
You did the hard way, Clive. What are you on about? Take some credit, lad. It was nothing really. I just came here, found you in the middle of nowhere, and murdered those who did you ill. For Rutherford, really.
I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one.
I don't know what he was moaning about to himself then, but Clive's always doing that, isn't he? Boo, boo, boo. These chocobos mean business. And business is booming. That made no sense. Rutherford, you old
I see
swat.
you're still here. The rest's
On your arse.
location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates.
Shit's going
They
on,
have
Rutherford.
resumed
That's-
their investigations, thanks to you.
Don't ask me how I know.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly.
Literally
Storm
just
is in
slagging them off here,
crisis,
Rutherford.
and
Like,
if we are
read
to
the room.
free her, we must work quickly. And we must work
We need to defend the Mother Crystal. The last one remaining.
Is your Lord Uncle?
I don't think you quite understand what we're going for, Rutherford. We're trying to wean people off the teat of the Mother Crystal. Breath of light, flare breath. That's what I'm calling you from now on, Rutherford. Good old flare breath, is it? Okay, so we go on new things here in table. Silent Sow, is that it? Is that where the things were? I think it was, wasn't it? Shall we see? Shall we see if I'm right? It's this, isn't it? This outcrop. This offshoot. How doth one get there? Seems the Velcroy Desert is the easiest, but can you jump down from here? Look, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. We can't see anything that suggests me being right. You forget about it. So I approach everything in life.
Come on.
Wild knack of his. Shiny. Oh, Scheiße. I could have just gone in a straight. I've just gone in a loop. A crazy loop. It's this way. Yeah, there must be ways down, round and round and down. Look at that. Hello, bud. It's not that. Definitely not that. Oh, shite. Ah! So, how does one do it? What's going on? That feels like it might be them. Yes, Ambrosia, I know.
This won't be easy.
No jumping. Hello. Okay, let's try coming up through the Velcroid Desert. The southern Velcroid, of course. So that did look... They are purpley in nature, I believe.
You fought very bravely.
Oh, they're all flattened now. Oh, you fought very bravely. Chocobo, chocobo. Where? Oh, fucking hell, there you are.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wine, Ambrosia. Shut up. We're going that way. I love having Clash just like... Again. Again with the random encounters. Again, is it? Unbelievable. Hopefully this will be a nice little hunty-wunty.
All right.
Grim. And if we do that, we'll head off back to Tabor. Dracos Deep. Actually up here. Where that was. I think it's the only way to go. Oh, this is getting me hyped for June, all this. Part 2. Ah! I didn't be bomba. I was wrong. Oh no, I was wrong. They were bombs all along. Oh, now links up to Litany's Cleft, does it? Careful now.
This won't be easy.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't a silent cell. Maybe I've just gotten something into my head and it can't get out of it.
Time to fight.
Is it? Really? A goblin mugger. Hello. No. Excuse me, Ambrosia. May as well see what's going on, eh? Explore the unexplored and all that. What the fuck are you doing here, Kitty? I'm going this way, don't mind me.
Back.
Is that them? Or is it just because I'm in an abandoned fishing village? Hey, you're not them. How dare you try to be them? Oh, shish kebab, is it? Excellent. An abandoned fishing village. 5 bloody ads. I'll have a quick look, but I don't think
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
leave it after we kill these buggers. And if it turns out we were partially right in the future, well, we can all have a good laugh about it. I don't remember what it was, and I didn't go back to the hideaway to read it. If I had, we'd know. Never mind. To Tabor! We've unlocked more of the map, though. It's pretty, isn't it? I'm not in a rush. Where are you going? We're getting there. What are you selling there?
Are you buying or selling?
What are you buying? Why not?
Fine choice.
I know. I am, aren't I?
Of course.
Get some elixirs in just in case anything licks you. Hello, Carol.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Hey!
I hope. Well,
Well,
yes
alive.
and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumour most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of
An
Karava.
elder Dread
Evis are
Evis
aggressive
in the
beasts.
fields of
Compelled as they are to
Cundoo.
acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Hide on show.
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first, that it might be crafted into marvels the likes
Well, you
of which the
wouldn't
world
you?
has
You're a
never
bloody
seen.
tanner.
Dread
Much like
Evis skin is
the
a rare
protagonist in Driver.
worked hide of a
Let's go with
well-aged
that.
beast. Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy.
Gilbert
Bring
himself.
me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right, I'll hunt your Evis.
I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course.
Delivered it better than me and pronounce it right as well.
When one lives in
Appreciate
such
it. Love
troubled
it.
times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Karava. I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
I will prioritize your quest. Does it have to be called the skin trade? Does it? Really? Feel a bit wrong about this. A cutscene. Here? A cutscene in Africa? Get involved more quickly than that.
How fares the search?
Or speak up
Well,
better, Sim.
Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
I do not trust this twat.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
You seem a bit of a twat,
I
to be
entrusted
honest.
Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
Well, he's just been
Findings from
writing
his
your
brothers
diary
and sisters
instead.
afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
1,008?
Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
Yes, your dramatic voice tells me as such. Get over yourself.
It is, and has ever been, our creed.
Read.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours.
Assassin's Creed reference.
That won't be a
By
problem.
Major.
Will it?
The
Might be.
Phoenix is
Never
our
wanted to
son,
be.
and we but the shadows that quicken.
It's not your son, he's my father's son.
It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
He's gutted about that, and he's like, I thought we were just serving Joshua. We've got to fucking save you. Phoenix down!
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No.
The amount of badges he must have now. Ding, ding, ding. like a long time fan on match day, and
Is it Kanver then?
We'll talk about this later.
what?
Cyril seemed very,
Lovely.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Bedfellows? Oh. You made some decisions about your own brother's sexuality, haven't you? Hello!
Finally! No one was paying me the slightest heed.
You sound exactly like I do at times.
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
Indeed. Goodbye, vagrant greybeard.
You're a scholar.
No, I'm a cleaner.
A specialist
I'm crazy
in
rants and
ancient
all.
cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag.
Listen here, you wizened windbag. I'm the mayor.
Steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my
Medieval, if you
enfeebled
want.
reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead?
Not at all.
You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is.
We've established this with Rutherford's missive. Clive cannot.
Courteous
Read.
soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north,
You couldn't get
south,
there.
and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time.
Where does one get the
Otherwise
best pussy?
undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People
In
quite unlike
Dalmecca.
those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding
For the
stones.
domed pavilions. I will prioritize your quest, Weasand Greybeard quest giver. Oh, weird. That's one of them, isn't it?
How are
You
those
literally can't walk up these. You're having a laugh. Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labour.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
There's one
I
over
don't
there.
like it.
Because I'm doing side quests, that's why.
So it's these stones to Kanver, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Stay here till you both get back. Get back. Where you go? We're coming with you.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less?
Because he's dead. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Oh, I'm nicking your shit, lad. No, come on, Clive. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
What have we read?
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what the...
Much like you, you old wizened greybeard.
Don't tease me now. What did you learn of
Don't
place
tease
and
me.
its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
The great good Mughal guardians.
Guardians of the Republic.
The Republic? Are you certain? These stones predate the founding of Dalmekia by centuries.
Wasn't that?
Can't be right then.
The great good Mughal guardians. Who was guardians
of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labour.
Yeah, I remembered the labour bit. I remember the rhymes.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals.
That's a lot you've gleaned from two rhyming sentences. Why is there just one stone with one rhyming couplet carved under an ornate, like, bandstand? What is going on? Riders of the snowy slopes.
Wanderers of the golden plains. Lay your
Lay
roots,
your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
Or
I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening.
No one's figured this out in the years they've clearly been there. Now tillers of the land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle.
Is it?
3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times.
It's a pile of shit.
Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Because none of them can be asked.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
You're bloody welcome. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? The answer is no. Yeah. Come on, Clive. Well, let's go. Yeah, I've got to be careful packing that. How do you pack leather without it creasing or cracking? How do we get to you? All should become clear in the future. Look, they can't all be amazing Tabor inscriptions, can they? Who the bloody thunk? Well, here we go. That doesn't look like... Sure, that holds no significance, that. Tovani! Ambrosia, we're going trotting.
Fly, Ambrosia. Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No. Not for the shite you want to do. This is the little arena. Are you them? Who are you normies? Oh no! It's them! Hello! Who's a good chico? Yeah, you are. The pack. Rank C. I might as well just sit this one out, fellas. I only do this or above. That's right, I said above.
You're on my side, Toggle.
Worry me that you have to remind Toggle which side he's on. That's it. That's it. Oh! Yes? Have you noticed the walls, guys? Yes, have you? Oh, did that miss? I think it did. Yeah. We're not moving wide. Lovely. This is all I need to know. He's changed sides. Traitor in our midst. I don't like the woofy sounds. What a perfect ending. I Bucci. Well, we bloody well did it, didn't we, Mum?
Leader of the pack, eh, boy?
That's when I fell for leader of the pack. Quack, quack! Instead of the bicycle sounds in the song. I thought it was funny. Yes, there are many of us, Jim. We're a company of folk. Sorry about that. It's a bush! Ah! Villainous rogue is destroyed. Hello, footpads. Nice padded feet you have. There'll be Avis over the fields of Kanver. Where are you going? I say Avis or Aegis, we'll never know. There's no immortalized record of it for anyone to ever tell me for sure. Slay the enemy.
There's still plenty of fighting in yet.
I love that when he's not the way the chat's what he means. I am the protagonist. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do a hurt to me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll parry you, bitch. Might as well just keep burning through it. Just keep burning through it. We go. He's halfway staggered, the bugger. He's fully staggered, the bugger.
Farewell.
That's the way. I like it. Just opening a beer. Ava's skin. The thick scaled skin of an Ava is claimed to be, by some, to be as old as the mountains themselves. Though it's most likely seen but a decade or two. Lovely jubbly. You there, Tanner.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Quickly now, quickly.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is
I think you're thinking
everything I'd
about something
hoped for,
else.
and more. Clearly, my trust in
like
you
it.
is not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
I mean, this is the classic I've been rejected on Tinder bloke, isn't it? Oh, well, yeah, I didn't fucking care anyway. I said I loved you. Not to me. An undying acolyte. They're fucking everywhere now. The Frey city's under siege. Who the bloody thunk it? Not me, Joseph, not me. Ambrose, the Frey city's are fucking under siege all the time. She can't fucking believe it. Hey, it's orcish fodder. Hello.
Then let us be rid of them.
Goodbye. That was easy. Good lord, it's orcs again!
Enough of you, are there?
And I'm spent.
Blood. Smoke.
Oh, I don't know. It's terrible for my health. Obelisk, obelisk. Okay, Ambrosia, chill out. Obelisk. Is that the Kanverian flag? To war!
The free men are still
I say we
holding
run
their
in.
own, then.
That's it.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse
There's the
near
smoke
docks where we
thickest.
agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
We should hurry, but we won't. What is that? What is that? What is that? There are bloody quests everywhere. Well, you can tell me all about them, can't you? I can't believe it. The bit's undone. She can't do it. Your bits need a doing. They'll get bloody done. The missive is not a green notification point. We shall be dismissive currently. Just want to see you jiggle jiggle. Hey! Love you. Yes, good. Good, good, good. We saw them all off, we did.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Great Justice 2. Okay. That's going to be more of our Quentin or whatever. Rekindling the flame, and yes, it was the three I'd seen. Good to double check. Let's start with you in Lostwing then. Quentin, are you going to war, Quentin? Going to war.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
He's
Leave
going to
anything
war.
you don't need behind.
You know what you have to
going
do.
to war, aren't you, Quentin? Yes, go to war.
Clive.
The war!
I fear that I must bid you farewell.
Why go
As
to
you know,
war?
our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel.
That was
Is
quite
revenge
emotional.
really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing.
Remember
to
when
achieve the same.
we visited Jill's
Once it is done,
demons
the
of
village
her
will serve its
past,
purpose. My
and we
comrades
made
and I
sure
are
to
sure of
us
our
that
cause,
Clive
and
was
we shall
like,
fight
"You
to the
must
last,
ensure you
come what
get
may."
revenge."
There are those among us
Yeah.
who cannot fight. Children, the elderly.
So he's either inconsistent
bearers afflicted
or
by
he's
the
realised
curse.
Jill is
I would place Lostwing
insane
in their hands
and doesn't want
if I
Quentin to
thought it
suffer
would
the
do them
same
any
fate.
good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
All right then.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak
Although
of have
unfortunately
withdrawn
none of
to
them have
Gotan's
volunteered
Bales, away
for
from danger
this
in case the
death
Black
sentence,
Shields
so
strike.
all of them are going really slow.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive.
Bye-bye
And
now.
may Grieger
Bye-bye.
guide us. All of us.
Even me? I will prioritise your quest, Quentin Questgiver. He's an angry boy. What am I doing? Speak with the bearers in the Gortlands Bales.
We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
All right, Joshua. Just because I brought you along for this ride doesn't mean you get a fucking opinion on it. Bloody dog's body I am. Oh, I'd love a dog's body. Especially its dick. What horrible downs! Hey-ya, hoo-ya, hey-ya. Up we go. Oh, that's it. Clive just being stylistic for no fucking reason. There's still fucking ether in the floor. Kill it! Hello, everyone. You're now all my slaves. Nope. Yeah, not styling that out. Off we go now.
Quentin has asked that you come with me.
Who the
You
fuck
can no
are
longer
you?
guarantee your protection, but I can.
Who
It's
put
a
you
safe
in
place I can
charge?
take
The
you to.
Lady of the Lake.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his.
All right,
If he's
then,
saying
come on.
we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back.
Yes, yes.
And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Now fucking let's go. Oi!
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck!
What? Fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
A dog?
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
Come on, then.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
I agree. I couldn't give a shit about you.
Do what I can.
Quinton's in, however.
Where is this manor?
It's
No.
way over to the east, through the
Not
woods.
saying I give a shit.
Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Ah,
Promise
good,
us,
yes.
Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
No. And he didn't. Right next to the bomb thing. Bloody hell. It's a ways away, isn't it? Quinton's already fucking halfway there. Oh, the dragon's early today. Off we go now. Blink. The fuck out me why. Golden bug. Chocobo's the sign of danger. I'm coming, Quinton.
Right.
If the guard dog is frog number 2,
Tell me we're too late.
then I'll be made up. That was a hell of a fight. We're too late. Much too late. Woman. Like just like loads of women were slain. I was like, what the hell? Quinton!
Quinton, are you all right?
He's absolutely fucking fine.
But I am alive.
Not a scratch on you. You're still wearing your fucking pinafore.
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
It's almost as if revenge isn't the answer. Not a dog, it's a cat.
This must be the guard dog.
For
Quinton.
It's a cat!
I'll hold it off. You go.
But
who's Hugo?
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice
That's
be in
worse to live with, Clive. I know.
Come on then.
You mangy mutt.
There's no real guard dog. No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be
It's a
put down.
Balrog of Morg. Witchcraft winners of the tail, and the beast was done. Oh, back it up, get out of there. Itty, sit. It's so cute where all those back. Hiya. Whoa! Naughty! Woo! Naughty! Stop it! Stop it, I say! I don't need to go down as a boombadio. Choppy good! That's how I hope to go.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
But we didn't. Moving on. Didn't realise that's where Quentin was going.
It is. He wept.
Oh!
And begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Didn't realise he
Just as
was
I
actually going to be
dreamed of
here.
doing all these years.
And
All
do you
my
feel
plans,
fulfilled?
Building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and
It was all
recruiting
a
them to my
lie. To make him suffer and burn.
But what is this? Justice?
Just
My faithful
ice,
comrades.
Jill.
All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
Just ran over the dead bodies.
You're alive.
Kill him!
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about...
How did you just miss each other?
Thing.
What path did you take?
And I hate to say it, but...
Lost Wings been burned to
there's
the
more
ground.
bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Close. I'm not a fucking plumber, Quentin. Don't look at me. Oh, ether flooded.
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
Is now but a lost
And look
wing.
who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Quentin.
Don't be a fool.
And that was the end of Quentin.
Damn it. It's not going to last long in there. Then we finish this quickly.
Exactly. See, Joshua coming up with solutions. You're coming with fucking problems, Clive. Oh no, the account of shield. Oh, how will I? Yeah, we moved on, don't we? New enemies approach. Are they bitches too? Thought so. Hello, bitches. You shooting at? Well, that's that one. Well, that put an end to it, didn't it? What are you doing? Bloody hell, Jill, did you actually just dispatch a bitch? Slay the Akashic Black Shields! Oh! Oh! Oh, there's what's going on. All right, Jill. Who's this now? Well, they put an end to the... Piss off! How's this on? Size. Goodbye. Choppy or good? Oh, well. Hello. Ooh. Such a meager death. and yet plenty of spoils.
I need to find Quentin.
Quentin? For fuck's sake, Quentin!
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Sometime later. Now, the perfect place to heal. Right up against a unstable and quite uncomfortable pile of logs.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
Lost,
the flood
yes.
has filled the valley.
I see. Then all
The irony
this
is, if he hadn't gone to war, everyone would be gone.
A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
The fate that awaits us all, dear friend.
Save your strength.
Why?
So we're all too stupid to know what to do, for we were enslaved and untaught as youths. We need your help.
Only emptiness remains.
Hits hard, Master Quentin. It's bloody hard.
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got
What about
us,
me?
ain't ya?
I'm a...
Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
Yeah, but most of you are dead.
I thought you weren't coming back.
I was hoping not to, lad.
I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know...
Was.
You looking after
I
us all.
can't stand bad grammar.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't. So long as you remain to guide them.
Village people.
Why?
We're
family, aren't we?
Quentin, there's no need to feel down. I said, Quentin,
All our comrades who went with you,
get
they
yourself
felt the
off
same.
the ground. I said,
Lostwing
Quentin,
weren't just a village.
there's a place you can stay for Lostwing. It's better
As long as we're still here, it is
anyway.
too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Vales.
Fucking. In the Vales, you say. It's fun to stay at the V-A-L-E-S. It's fun to stay at the V-A-L-E-S.
One life ends.
She helped me out there.
Another begins. Why
She
just a
got the
village?
punchline to that bit.
We could build
Right on cue.
towns. A nation, even.
Fucking hell,
to stop
Quentin.
us?
We'll be the new empire.
Master Quentin,
And
we know.
only magic will be accepted. We'll brand all non-magic users, Quentin. You're going too far the other way. And burn them all.
We are a
Burn.
family.
Yeah. I've taken over this farmhouse and killed those who lived within.
I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two
I
of
will
your
take
finest red will suffice.
1 million.
Of course. Nothing but the best.
Oh.
And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet.
He's pissed, isn't
If
he?
you don't
For
mind
fuck's
waiting,
sake.
that is.
I look
He's
forward to it.
absolutely pissed, isn't he? And yes, it gives it a heady note. Hangman signboard. The emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern at the heart of Lostwing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden, built around a fallen ruin. One as apt to reveal its secrets as the Hangman's enigmatic tavern keeper. Well, wasn't that an adventure? let's go back to Martha's Rest and see what on earth the fuss is about over here. Hello, Martha. Are you well rested? The answer's naught, but yes. Then the ASA will do you for false advertisements.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how
you
some
owe
of
me
Sir Wade's
5 million
guardians
quid
took
still.
residence here after the Akashic
In
attacked?
Gill.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether.
I thought all of them were coming here anyway.
Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all.
But I can't keep shagging them.
For him to bed down.
I need you to get me some condoms, Clive.
I'd build him a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put him? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living
I'm following
like
what you need.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot.
There's a man over there with a full loaf of bread.
There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven.
Send them away then, the ruffians. Nothing. Oh yes, sorry, that's a whole shtick, isn't it? Shit. Told you.
Is a new home for
Power makes you
rivals.
resist.
And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
No idea what you're asking because I'm trying to chat shit, but it's no burden at all.
Thank you,
dear.
Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well,
in your
I
castle.
reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool.
Ah yes, the place that got ravaged.
About that place.
It was a
It
tragedy.
hasn't. Like it was. They said there was smoke near Eastpool when we were here last year, and so you would have thought about it then. Willingly or not, like if I say yellow elephant. Lo and behold, you suddenly seeing a yellow elephant.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry.
What a surprise.
Bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic.
But you one man
and
a couple people who you happen to have
I
here.
reckon it's time we made our move.
Okay, well that's more believable.
Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do.
No.
Eastpool was once
This is
home to
awkward.
people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
One person.
I know the men will
I
gladly
did too.
follow you. I've already
I
shared
did
a
love
few
the
thoughts
commander. He
with
just
Sir Wade
died
about
long
how
before
might
we
be
knew
able to win the
Eastpool was a
back.
place as
And I
a
dare say
viewer.
he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
I will prioritize your quest, Questgiver. Right, sunshine.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
I say we go in there and we fucking kill him. Thought so.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with
So
Martha.
Wade, get him on the
She tells me
scales
you
then.
have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
Reference back to the
Though it was mostly
jovial
her
little
idea.
task we had in the hideaway at the
I
start of
rather
this
fear
stream.
my men have been treading on her toes.
Go back and
somewhat
catch
since
up if you
joining
missed
us,
us.
not
I'll
to
be
mention
waiting.
each other's.
Unless I'm
And then
finished
there
for
are
the day, which
bearers,
is
men
I'll
and
be
women
gone.
who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very
You
kind
bloody
of you.
well, what?
I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send
The
that
protagonist
rabble of rogues
here will
running
be-
for the hills.
Oh Lord.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Then why
And
the
rather
fuck?
less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the
You
Akashic
don't
were to
need
follow them in, that
me at
force
all.
could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you
God,
here?
he's a necromancer.
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
Hey,
Right. I'll meet you at Eastfall then.
We shall see you there, and may victory await our coming.
I'm definitely using that next time. It's 60 times. The victory await our coming. Eastpool down by the shore. Excuse me, I speak for the Duchy of Rosaria, and I ask ye to move on. I said, I ask ye.
Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Oh, is it now? Oh, there's two of the fuckers. What am I meant to do against that? Ah, kill them both. Goodbye. That's it, Torgal, you madman. Lovely.
That's the end of that then.
All done. Nothing to worry about.
Or maybe not.
I didn't plan for this. 2 scoops. I've had a few more than that, dear Flan. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to be awesome? Because I'm afraid that's my job. Shit. He got me with his gob. Oh, why won't you die? Lovely. And then we do that. We somehow pull a Flan to the ground. Limit break. And we have a couple of cheeky scoops. Yum 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 yum. Oh, staggered, are you? What a shame. Always done.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
2 scoops?
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
But surely they'll just move in the middle.
Send orders for them
Especially
to
if there's like
depart
secret Flans
Leave it with
living.
me, my lord.
Get those mills working then, come on. Don't just stand about. Just sing all the aether in the air, you're all doomed.
We're the masters now.
That's not how it works.
Our lives are our own at last.
We are the masters now.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight.
It's about
Now
5
to
people.
begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with
No,
the
you spell
place.
blackguards.
The masonry might
I'm
still
learning
be
so
sturdy
much.
enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you
Just you wait.
So wait.
Just you
Lady
wait.
Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course.
And then I can be rid of him
Couldn't
forever.
agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Ta-ta then.
Eastpool lives again.
I mean, give it a minute. You know what I mean? Don't necessarily fuck it up.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done.
Actually, Karen
What's all
kept
this
her
about
eye out
some
and took
shape-shifting
out someone
nightmare
else.
showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it.
How are you hearing all
Now
this?
we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
Eastpool Tip.
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to
Good.
throw the baby out with the bathwater.
They protected
Well,
Branded. Of
something
course they
along
did.
those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
As long as they pay us back as soon as they're able, or we'll
thank you.
kill them all.
You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Good. Another one done. Lovely. Oh, don't you just feel the healing taking place? Feel the healing. Feeling the healing. What's happening in Bach, lads? Another short break is what's happening in Bach, lad. I shall. BRB. Eh? We're in Boch, lad. What's going on? So we'll do this in the main quest, see where that gets us, and probably call it to a close shortly thereafter.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Then we'll have to find... Clive, your timing is impeccable. It
No,
just
it
so
isn't.
happens
You
that right
left
at
a
this
big
very moment,
HUD
we're in
icon
need of
available for
someone
me
with
to
your
see from
talents.
anywhere on the world.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Is fearlessness a talent?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them.
Good.
None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far.
Who's the Fist?
Thus, the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
Sell what?
And you've been looking
People?
to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
Dozens!
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Kill
Though
them.
we may have the
They'll be
funds to buy
worthless.
these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere
That's where those
far from the
goblins are.
prying
That
eyes of those
local
who
bloke
would
was
see them
helping us.
enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon.
Cashlock.
The place was
All
abandoned
on
a
the
long
floor,
time ago.
Cashlock.
But
Till
when
you
the men
get sold,
moved out,
Cashlock.
the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere.
Going to
Help,
murder
won't you?
beasts. Fuck yeah!
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night.
Or you.
So I'd better get started.
I agree.
Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
No.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
Judge's thread, Lateney's
Right.
cleft. Okay.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll prioritize your quest, you no luck giving quest giver. The abandoned fishing village. Told you. Told you something was going on there. Could smell it. And it wasn't.
Ready, go?
I just came strolling out the wall because I'm Ambrosia and I take no shits. Oh, give no shits even. Hello.
Time to fight.
Is this? No. No, it isn't. Marvelous! Hello, beasties.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
Until the feral hounds moved in. I told you we can't call the bearers that anymore. It's racist. It's terrible. It shocks me to even think like that. Look. Oh! And you. What are you doing up there? Hell diver! Ooh! Oh, that'll do it. And you. Oh! Ow! I haven't heard that in ages.
I think that's the last of them.
Onze bocht, lads. I did not expect so many side quests, but I just can't leave them undone. Something terrible has happened.
What's the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall.
What a slazy sounding dick. She is fuming.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes.
He's the seller.
And,
of the peoples.
But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done.
Salad.
The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you?
As subtle
She'll
as you
get
were.
upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
I'm
right.
Unbelievably excited to find out more. Eloise.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Who is that your brother was watching you speak to?
Here.
I mean...
Something for your trouble.
What?
Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated.
More expensive,
I suppose
you mean?
it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
It's been trickier
I'm not sure I do,
than expected.
But thank you, all the same.
But I suppose it's to be expected. Are you listening back, Eloise?
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since.
But now she wants money.
The life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor. By letting her live her own life.
We have had this conversation 3 seconds ago, yes?
To do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
I get it.
She loves you.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Me?
Always.
Fuck off.
Clive.
Grow up.
Well then.
I'm busy.
I had better get back to work.
Tosser.
These bearers aren't going to move themselves.
What about
That's
my
a job
fucking
for the
life?
Crimson Caravan.
I don't know in my life. There. Bastard. Right. Add all the little green exclamation points. At 8:15. Fuck it. In we go. Oh, it's a bit shit, isn't it? Old Kanver, the Free Cities of Kanver. The warehouse district in Old Kanver, the Free Cities of Kanver.
Sounds like thunder.
Thunder only happens when it's raining.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Maybe Uncle's here as well, I forgot about that.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
You know Jill that well?
Is that who I think it is?
Yes. Hello.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
What was that about?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really
It's all a bit weird for him, and to be fair, bless
I
him.
never thought I'd see the day.
Joshua can't be asked.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
What?
That's what it looked like.
Ultimate probably.
Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
That's what I'm like.
The man here speaks true,
Right
Clive.
now.
We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Definitely.
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
Okay, well, we'll leave them all then.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
I mean, saying either hiding place, you just described two big districts.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river.
Why would you split from Joshua?
My brother?
Not at all.
Why would you split from Jill?
We find the villa and try the
so it doesn't
servants'
matter.
entrance.
Understood.
And what of
So
us?
let's go. Stay here.
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Fucking tweak him then!
Fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
No.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
They're shagging. They're shagging.
Shall we then?
Shall we? Doggo.
Keep Clive safe.
She just remembered last second. Oh yes, I made make her think I'm thinking about Clive. But the bellend didn't kiss me when he had the chance. So fuck him. Even fall follows the summer.
All right, Torgal. Let's
Fucking
find those
music's a
survivors.
belter. Not need about you, Matsu, anymore, is it?
Chance against those
Is it?
things.
I don't know. It is. Not surprising. Level 20? that's better.
To me, boy.
Do some damage to the little chibi boys following me about there. Oh, got the fancy tricks, have we? Oh, you'll get on your knees fast enough, won't you, you little slut? Such a shame. I was just about to show off then. Down, Sonny Jim!
To me, boy!
Yeah, oh, he's dead. I showed him! Who's next? Shiny! Shiny. Are you shit-orcs? No! You bloody good ones! When did that happen? Oh, fuck off! Fucking Gandalf here. Let's get rid of that protect, shall we? That with it. Oh, you shitty son of a twat! Where is he? There you are, get off! I'm fine, I belong to you. In the chest.
You're finished.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
There's nothing but monsters here. Same can be true of most places, if you think about it hard enough, Clive. But don't get into philosophy too quickly, will you? Glad to hear it. That you're good, that is. I'm flitting between having a conversation with Clive, who is a computer character, and yourself. I love the new game.
No mistakes.
As all the kids are calling it. Woo! Oh! Thank you for the follow. Oh, Shiza! And jump. Hey! Get down, Sonny James. No. There's about 1 billion of them. First one I've played in a very long time, this one. Final Fantasy 9 I loved many years ago. I think that was probably the last. I think, did I play another one? Oh, no. Not in recent memory. How about yourself? Ow! Oh, just. Oh, wrong button, but will do. Move! Oh.
This one.
Oh! I was not paying attention to my health. He hit me all the way up the floor. What's your favourite amongst them? Phew! There we go, Clive. 7, good pick. Not played the remake. Have you given that a go? Is it any good? Compared to the original? I know this. Oh, wrong button, Clive! Hit me in the back! That's cheating!
There's a boy.
Orcus Mesmerizer, you're mesmerizing, darling. I'm as surprised as you, Torgal.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Anything like this. Good narrative games. Got a bit of battle. Oh! When did you get here?
Nice try.
Ah, I remember how to fight yous now. I might not be able to do it, but I remember. Ah! Clive! Ooh, watch out, Clive! Watch out! Clive! You tell him to watch out, and he just doesn't bother. Thank you, Torgal. Someone who's paying attention. No, I wouldn't. I knew that question was coming. It seems to be the only one I get asked. But thank you, though. Woo. Ho, ho, ho. Well, that did a bit, didn't it? Exclamation point Discord, I agree. I'm dead now! Bastard! At least I've got my high potions back. Oh, he's there waiting. Why have you cancelled? R2. There we go. Right, that was unpleasant for both of us. Woohoo! And I'm up in your grill again. Hoppa, hoppa. Woo. Much nicer. Hi, jump you good? Oh, shite. I just can't get the timing down on that big one. Woo! Woo! Whoa! He's coming all over the place. He's got an AK-47 of magic this time. Woo! You get 1 minute, Dutch. Good to know. I needed that. Hey! Oh, there we go. Oh, let me break it wide. You're wasting good, precious time here, boy. Come on. Woo! Choppy, choppy, chop, good. Oh, shoot! And you're staggered. I don't know what to do with yourself. Chop, chop, chop. Oh! I used that one too late. I might have got that elusive 50 grand. Clive, you pressed the wrong button. That's better. Clive, you pressed it on me. Woo!
This is the Agora. Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oh, is this where we saw everyone get their throats cut before? I don't think you're gonna see good things, Clive. There's a shiny over there. Hi, potion. Is that a chesticle? They're dead. Oh, is it me? Is it these you meant?
His ultimate's reach extend this far.
What do you mean this far? It's everywhere. You know what's going on? I thought we spoke about the fact that Stingy's got ultimate rid of. Am I confused here? Oh.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Who does number 2 work for? Hey, there you are. Well, how do I know you? No, but that's where you are. You're there. That'll do. Me and my monkey. Like Billy the Kid.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Yeah.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again.
I prefer Clive, but carry on.
I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me.
There's no man like me, boy.
Unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness.
Madness.
They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish.
50,000 gil, no less.
I confess I have been very much looking forward to this.
I'd like to say the same, but I don't know what you are, and I'll probably forget you.
The vessel shall not be spoiled.
I know. Because you'll be dead.
I am Saintmere of House Harvard. And you will yield.
I don't think I will, you know.
As long as you don't hold back.
Let's start with a limit break and take it from there, shall we? So we did. You've been parried, bitch! Well, that did fuck all. I don't know what this is, and I don't like it, but I'm not falling for it. Ha ha! Hello. Lovely stuff, Garth.
Nice try.
Lovely stuff. Oh, slightly less lovely, but you know, you do what you can, boy. Get him down. Good stuff.
To me, boy.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Lovely. Ooh, I keep forgetting that there's a follow-up. Slipping here, are you? I'll slip it in you. That wasn't a good comeback, Clive. Sorry to say.
Nice try.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hop, yeah. I did a precision cancer shot and I didn't even mean to, but you know, it's just how we do. Woo.
Nice try.
Oh. Oh, you like that, do you? Yeah. Not a huge amount of damage going on here, guys. I would say I'm a bit underwhelmed with it. Where's he go?
Little trick.
Hey! Oh! Oh, we got a fighter here. Fuck!
You
will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired.
No.
It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame.
Gonna work the balls.
What now? A gift
Togo.
from my liege lord's armory. Gundir. Watch
It looks
closely.
stupid.
Yes! Yes!
Oh. There you go. Oh, five, that's embarrassing. Get parried with your gun near bitches. Oh. Oh, damn, we missed him. Get chopped up. It's only about half health. It's a dead man's beer.
Actually, I wouldn't. Slow.
That's a hell of a move, that lad. Ratataska? The squirrel that looks after Yggdrasil? What the fuck's that one of your moves for? Oh, this has got a Scandinavian voice, hasn't he?
Nice try.
And Odin's his master. I'm an idiot. Damn it.
Enjoying yourself?
Whoa, not really. You're tricksy. To me, don't like it. Oh.
Slow.
Yeah. There it is. Come on. Woo. We really need a third stagger. Oh, it's 50 pounds today. Hi, Togs. Ratataska! How does that represent Ratataska? Ooh! Take a bit of that. It's the Scarlet Needland. It's Ratataska! Oh! Oh! you creeping darkness, bitch! Take that, Harry, and shove it up that delicious arse. Wait, that one. Much better. No. Not today.
Mythos.
There it is. And a cheeky level up, level up, level up. Sanguine insignia. After taking up the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Waluda Army upon Sir Dolphus Teleman's untimely resignation, Sleipnir harboured served King Barnabas for the better part of a decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a house harboured ever existing in either Veldemark or on the southern continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail? Where is he from?
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
Oh yeah!
You're all right.
As are you, I
I'm
see.
half left, actually. Who's that twat?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
For fuck's sake, what's the point?
Well, you did what you could.
Did nothing.
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Come on, Joshua.
Nothing. I hope.
He's going Akashic.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Oh shit, we're getting into this, are we?
It's the king.
Of what?
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm,
No, you're right, lad.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Your country sounds silly.
Get back.
Walud. Shit. It doesn't feel like this is the fight moment, I don't think.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander.
Put me in charge,
But I see
then.
why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Marriage, it's called.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people.
He doesn't give a shit.
And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer, one that must be excised.
Oh shit. Are we doing this?
Try it.
Wasn't fucking asked. And he's dead.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Don't bother with this shit. Oh, is this how Jill dies?
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Go ahead, Sog.
Power beyond
Give me your
reckoning,
shit.
and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
She's dead. Sometime later. City outskirts, the free cities of Kanver. We're still in Kanver. It can't be that much time later.
Will he be alright?
Shiva's dead.
The phoenix
Jill is
can
gone.
mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
Like we lost Jill?
Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't
Yeah, I
know
was
what
so
I was
uncomfortable.
thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I always say that.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gill into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know.
What girl?
Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
You the girl I hardly know.
Wouldn't go that far.
You wake up for a bit of banter. Fucking love it. Torgal's not asked. He's like, what the fuck is in that comestible? I want it.
It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Kiss me now, Jill's dead.
Don't you dare do that again.
And you kiss me as well, Gav. I'm taking it all.
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt.
I imagine if Jill was dead, we'd have opened with that. So what's happened? She's fiercely wounded. She's comatose.
Jill didn't come back.
There it is.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
She's dead. She won't be dead. She'll be part of the rescue mission.
Jill is fine.
All right, mate.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Why didn't you pick up on that sooner, Joshua? Save everyone's fretting.
The Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king. I'm sure of it.
Well,
Turncoat, kill her.
Because my ship's going nowhere.
Why? Shit, is it?
Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
Well, I thought we'd make it better then.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
Seen what coming? What bit of this did we see
If you
coming?
had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough.
If Hippocrates hasn't read them all,
you
then
can to ready the ship.
who else has? Do you know what I mean?
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Didn't realise how dark my background had gotten as well. Let's head back to the hideaway. Wrap things up. And then wrap things up. Thought there might be an extra little bit of thing to do, but we've got a hunt, we've got some renown, got some missives to catch up on. We've even got some potential upgrades awaiting us, so this does definitely feel like the perfect time to finish. Sorry, you're saying, alright, Gav said Otto might know something. Got 4,000 ability points, so definitely need to remember to spend them at some point. Go to just save the game. Lovely. Stuffly. So yeah, it's a lot more running about and doing odd bits than I anticipated, but you know, we got a cheeky hunt in there somewhere as well, and we've progressed the story a tad and ended at a decent place to end it today, I think. But yes, I feel that we're getting ever closer, bit by bit, hour by hour, but it does feel like there's probably a good few more streams left in this, even at this length, so we shall wait and see. I'm still loving it, still looking forward to seeing where we go, but I'm sure we'll rescue Jill and it'll all be lovely and fine, or she'll sacrifice herself. That's how we get her econ powers, etc., etc., so we shall see. We shall see. But if anyone's watching the YouTube re-upload of this and you want to see this live for some crazy reason, then please go over to Twitch and follow me there as well. Unless, of course, you're a professional graphic designer, in which case I'm sure you'll try to scam me another day. It's all I seem to get. It's all I seem to get. Never mind. It is what it is, and it shall be what it shall be. But if you are watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, please do leave a like down below. It's the icon shaped like that. It's amazing. And if you want to see more stuff that's like this so that you can leave the icon that looks like that, then click the word subscribe, which is of course Latin for I want to see more stuff like this so I can leave an icon like that. And if you want to even know when those videos of mine on YouTube go up, click the bell and you will get what they call notifications of such things. But in the meantime, here I am on Twitch with nary a thought in the world of how to end this darn stream. Oh yes, of course I do. Dramatic music. Love you. Bye.